Great Scott. Great Scott. Great Scott.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Great Scott. I'm Scotty V. Thanks for watching. Here's the reason I think maybe so many people are torn on this movie. So many critics, although most of them are just internet people who are writing a review, just like you could do, or I could do, or anybody could do. I feel like you're only a professional reviewer if you're actually getting paid professionally to do it, and it's your job. I haven't looked into it. I don't know what the chances are, but a lot of what I'm hearing from people who did love the movie is that a lot of the people who are paid professional critics are somehow on Disney's payroll, and therefore they're paid by Disney to purposely say they didn't like the movie. I'm not sure what the logistics of that are, or how that could actually happen, but if there are a bunch of Marvel shills, then you're going to get those bad reviews. And then what I think is, people are so conditioned to what a superhero film should be because of Marvel over all these years, that if it doesn't play into the typical happy-go-lucky, feel-good formula, where every Marvel movie sort of plays the same way, then people feel weird about it, and they don't know how to feel. And they go, well, that didn't feel like a superhero movie, because to the general movie audience, whatever they're shown in the theaters is what a superhero movie is supposed to be. And the Marvel movies have been the ones that have been holding that title for the longest amount of time. So when they see one of the DC ones, and DC is going for the darker, more gritty, more real-worldy type of a feel, it doesn't feel right to them. The other thing is, it's not a feel-good movie at all. There's no... I mean, it does end. They end victoriously. They end allies, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. They end saving the world together, and then Superman has to sacrifice himself because he realizes that they're never going to win. It just keeps getting stronger every time Wonder Woman injures it. And when they injured it with the nuclear missile. So when he kills himself, it's very down kind of a, ending. It's not like you can jump out of your seats and cheer. So when people walk away from this type of movie feeling a little bit down, I think they're supposed to. It's not a happy, although we do see the soil move at the end, and we as Superman fans know that in the Doomsday story, he was killed and came back, as did Doomsday, who was also killed and came back. Later on, they said Doomsday was never dead. He was just in some sort of regeneration state, which is kind of what Superman was in. I'm not sure how they're going to explain him coming back from the dead, but a lot of people don't understand that, and a lot of people didn't catch the dirt moving, and a lot of people just don't know how to feel. You're just kind of, So when you see this, and you go, well, yeah, but you're supposed to feel, let me do that again, and so you don't feel that, so it must be a bad movie. And I think people are confusing that with a bad ending to a movie, but not a bad ending movie-wise, but a bad ending in terms of how it ended. Just, well, that was kind of lousy. But not necessarily because it was badly done, just because it was not a happy ending. So when you get this very serious, very gritty, and kind of very dire things happening, you're not going to have a lot of heroes smiling, and one of the complaints is that Superman doesn't smile once in this movie. Untrue. He smiles when he goes to see Lois when he goes home to the apartment. He's going to cook for her, and then he climbs into the tub, which, by the way, he should not have done with his shoes on. I was on the school bus yesterday, and I heard some kids talking about Batman v Superman in the back, and one kid said, in Batman v Superman, guess what? He's talking to the other kids. This guy comes into this house where this woman is having a bath and she's naked, and he climbs right in with her. That's exactly the way he said it. So the glasses fooled him. I'm not sure what everybody's problem is. But that's why I think there's such a lot of the fans do really like it. I've talked to a lot of people on Facebook, on social media, and they've said it's good. I don't think it's the greatest movie of all time. It's not my favorite portrayal of all of these characters, but I think that they did an admirable job of getting them all together for the first time. And I think part of the reason it's being taken so hard is because of the material, and because of the way it ends, and because of what happens in the movie. Thanks everybody for watching, and remember, always look up in the sky. Is your brother a nerf herder? Find out in 11.